Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring, ring with the harmony of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening skies. Let it resound loud as the rolling sea. That is a poem by James Weldon Johnson, and it's often referred to as the African American national anthem. It was the first thing that came to me when I was thinking about what I wanted to say tonight. Tonight is about people raising their voices against violence. I raise my voice as a survivor of childhood sexual abuse, and also to show that my past does not dictate or control my future. I raise my voice for the men, women, and children who have had the unfortunate misfortune of being taken advantage of, and who are silenced by fear, shame, stigma, and embarrassment. For years, I lived in silence with the fear that the abuse I experienced was somehow my fault. I didn't tell anyone because I didn't think anyone would understand. What I learned was that by staying silent, I wasn't being true to myself. I had a voice to offer, and it was kept quiet because of my own fears. I built walls around me thinking that if I kept people away, I would somehow be safer. It only left me feeling alone and isolated. At a young age, my willingness to be emotionally vulnerable was misused by males that I trusted. And once that happened, I was afraid of not being in control. My romantic relationships would suffer the most. Somewhere within me, I knew I wanted to be vulnerable. I just didn't know how to do it at the time. In 2010, with the work I did at the CBTC, I learned that I was able to be more vulnerable. The work I did with them was instrumental in my emotional health and growth. With that work came the knowledge, belief, and knowing that in my life I am worth loving. And I am also able to love openly and with less fear than before. I raised my voice for the younger me that couldn't. I raised my voice for the adult men who feel alone as victims of sexual violence. And I raised my voice for anyone who is not able to have their own. Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring, ring with the harmony of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening skies. Let it resound loud as the rolling sea. Thank you.
Had the great pleasure of knowing Antuan since I was 16 years old. He has always been